Good evening and welcome to the very first Sunset News for 2026. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather and sports. I am Glenora Shipura. Starting us off in the news tonight, a large crowd of parents who failed to secure school placements for their children last year formed long queues at the Teachers Resource Center in Katutura today as the new school term officially began. Speaking to Network Media Hub, Selma Fredericks, a parent seeking placement for her child, shared her frustration after waiting for hours as she noted that no clear information had been provided on the process or the next steps. Here she is.
Good morning, my name is Selma Fredericks. Here by the Teachers Resource Center. We came here to seek for school practically for my child, which is in the north and now has to move here to Windhoek because of circumstances here. But so far we've not gotten any help. We've been standing in the queue for about more than 3 hours. There's only a paper that we're given to write our names and cell phone numbers, but there's no anybody from the office or whatsoever to explain to us what is going on and what's the way forward. We are just supposed to write our names and number, and that's practically it. So we don't understand. We really need somebody to explain to us on at least the way forward from here, because we don't know what's happening with writing just the name and the number. What are they going to do with that? Is there anything else more to it? Or so yeah.
Frustration for some parents and an exciting time for others who today accompanied their children for their first day at school, marking the start of the 2026 academic year. The Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports, Arts and Culture, Sanet Steenkamp, addressed learners at Westside High School in Swakopmund, emphasizing self-respect, discipline and a zero-tolerance approach to drugs and vaping in schools. Have a look.
Oh, look at that. Thank you.
Respect for other students, because if that is there, we will not have bullying. We will not have bullying. I can't hear you. Bullying. Bullying. I do not want bullies on the school grounds or outside the school grounds in the communities. If you have respect, you'll have respect for your parents and also for your teachers. So the first one is respect. And if you have, I want to go back to respect of self. If you have respect for self, you will preserve yourself and you will not complicate yourself, especially the secondary school learners. No vaping, no drugs on the school or beyond the gates of the school. We will have zero tolerance for any learner who feels that he or she does not want to comply with school rules and wants to be adults. This is a school, there are rules, there are regulations. 1, 2, 3,
Thank you. Bye.
Hundreds of Namib Mills employees arrived at locked gates when reporting for work at the... Give me a few seconds. We'll be right back on the other side of this.
Ready to be entertained? We've got you. GoTV's got more shows just for you.
That's right.
More movies?
Yes, Jackpot.
More kids shows?
Of course.
And more football than anywhere else.
No doubt about it.
Yes, we've got more. And we've got you. Pay for your current GoTV package and we'll upgrade you to the next highest package. Get more with GoTV. At home or on the go with GoTV Stream. GoTV. Love it.
Still with our top stories, hundreds of Namib Mills employees arrived at log gates when reporting for work at the head offices in Windhoek this morning. According to the Namibia Revolutionary Transport Union Commander-in-Chief Peterson Kambinda, the unilateral action from Namib Mills management follows a Thursday vote when close to 700 union members voted to commence a nationwide strike tomorrow. Namib Mills is Namibia's largest grain processing company with over 2,000 employees, supplying essential staples like Topscore, pasta, Polana and Meme Mahangu across Namibia and beyond. The general manager at Namib Mills, Sten Ackerman, in an interview with the Network Media Hub, shared that salary restructuring is underway following negotiations which commenced in July. Have a look.
The employees of Namib Mills, they were locked out this morning at 7 o'clock. What happened is that we had been in negotiations with Namib Mills starting from last year, July, of which we put our demands to them. We had been negotiating, we could not be able to reach an agreement, and we referred a dispute to labor. Naretu gave a notice to Namib Mills that we want to start a strike on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. But then Namib Mills gave us a notice that no, if your people does not agree to what we are willing to give you, then we are going to lock our gates countrywide, that they must not be able to get into our premises. These employees can no longer continue being exploited. Exploitation is coming to an end. We have taken this revolutionary stand to see to it that workers of this country, it's high time they make money for these people and they need to be paid properly.
This morning, the leader of the union said that there's still some discrepancy in terms of what you are offering and what they are willing to accept. This morning they said that they'll be willing to accept 5%, but you are only offering 4%. Is that correct?
That's not correct. I think if you look at the demands that were made in terms of increases required, there's a list of demands that were made and they vary in certain aspects. If you look at the total demand currently on the table from the union side, it's in excess of 36% that the total demand is, which is not sustainable in the current economic climate and the industry that we operate in. So if we look at the totality of the offer that we currently have on the table, if you take the bargaining unit as a whole and you look at the various increases at various parts of the business, we're looking at a 10% increase across the board for individuals, which is almost 3 times what the current inflation rate in Namibia is. The lowest increases that there will be in the bargaining unit will be 5%, but there are individuals that will receive 35 to 40% increases based on the various criteria that we've put an offer on the table.
Wow, that sounds good. And I understand there's also a need for some salary alignments.
So that was part of the negotiation, a point that was raised. So we, as part of our offer to the employees, we've provided a proposal on the table where we do salary alignment. So that's part of the proposal that we have on the table.
But the union says that you're doing those alignments unilaterally. They want to be involved. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, so we've provided an offer on the table. We haven't received any feedback from them regarding the offer that we have on the table. So the offer that's been placed on the table is aligned with the request that they've made in terms of how the criteria would look for an alignment process. Oh. And so that's what we've put on the table.
In our next story, a backyard shack in Peter Kashavivi Street, Okahanja, was reduced to ashes on Thursday evening, leaving a family with nothing but the clothes they were wearing, and they will have to start again. The fire broke out at around 7 p.m. on Thursday while Engeni Pieter's mother was at church with Mahe Pieter, her daughter. By the time neighbors noticed the flames and rushed to help, the shack was already engulfed. Documents, furniture, clothing, and cherished personal items were all destroyed. When family members arrived at the scene on Friday morning, they tried desperately to save what they could, pouring water over smoldering remains as a few items continued to burn. We were still busy with buckets the next morning after the fire had done its damage, said a relative, shaking their head. You keep hoping something survived, even when you know it did not. Initial speculation at the scene suggested a gas bottle may have caused the blaze. However, the family disputes this. When they returned the following morning, the gas bottle was found intact and unharmed. According to relatives, it was empty at the time the fire started. The cause of the fire remains unknown. Among the losses were both mobile phones belonging to the mother and daughter, as well as all the nursing uniforms and study materials of the daughter, who is currently studying to become a nurse. The mother was taken to hospital on Thursday evening after receiving the news of her shack that was on fire. When Network Media Hub visited the family on Friday, the mother was still in hospital receiving treatment for shock. Neighbors described the scene as devastating. Rosalia can be contacted on 081 234 1466. That is 081 234 1466. For anyone wishing to assist. Now that brings us to the end of our top stories. On the other side of these, we will be taking a look at what's leading the news in our story of the day.
Ready to be entertained? We've got you. GoTV's got more shows just for you.
That's right.
More movies?
Yes. Jackpot.
More kids shows?
Of course.
And more football than anywhere else.
No doubt about it.
Yes, we've got more. And we've got you. Pay for your current GoTV package and we'll upgrade you to the next highest package. Get more with GoTV. At home or on the go with GoTV Stream. GoTV. Love it.
In the story of the day, the Namibia Students Financial Assistance Fund has issued a detailed clarification of the minimum academic requirements applicants must meet to qualify for subsidized tertiary funding, as thousands of school leavers prepare to apply for the 2026 academic year. In a communication circulated by the fund, NASFAF said the requirements apply to applicants seeking certificates, diplomas, and bachelor's degrees at both public and private higher education institutions registered on the National Qualifications Framework for certificate programs at NQF Level 5. NASFAF stated that applicants must have passed at least 5 subjects with a minimum of 19 points. These may be obtained through all ordinary level subjects or a combination of NSSSO and advanced subsidiary level subjects. Applicants seeking admission to diploma programs at NQF Level 6 face a higher threshold, with NASFAF requiring a minimum of 24 points from 5 subjects. These may be achieved entirely at NSSCO level or through a mix of NSSCO and NSSCAS subjects. English remains compulsory with a minimum D symbol at NSSCO level. For bachelor's degrees at NQF Level 7, the fund outlined multiple pathways. Applicants must obtain at least 26 points either through 2 AS level subjects passed with a minimum D symbol and 3 ordinary level subjects with at least a C symbol, including English, or through 3 AS level subjects with an average D symbol or higher, combined with 2 ordinary level subjects passed with a D symbol or higher. In all cases, English must be passed with at least a C symbol. Stricter criteria apply to professional bachelor's degree at NQF Level 8. According to NASFAF, non-STEM programs require a minimum of 32 points, including 2 AS level subjects passed with a simple C or higher and 3 ordinary level subjects with at least a B symbol. English must be passed with a minimum C symbol at NSSCO level. We'll be right back on the other side of this with your economic news.
Ready to be entertained? We've got you. GoTV's got more shows just for you.
That's right.
More movies?
Yes. Jackpot.
More kids shows?
Of course.
And more football than anywhere else.
No doubt about it.
Yes, we've got more. And we've got you. Pay for your current GoTV package and we'll upgrade you to the next highest package. Get more with GoTV. At home or on the go with GoTV Stream. GoTV. Love it.
Starting us off in economic news, Namibia's country trade balance, the difference between exports and imports, recorded a deficit of 2.9 billion Namibian dollars in October 2025, according to the Namibia Statistics Agency's latest International Merchandise Trade Statistics Bulletin. NSA Statistician General Alex Shimwafeni said the figure represents an improvement from the 3.4 billion Namibian dollars deficit recorded in the previous month. Further analysis show that year-on-year, a 7.2 billion Namibian dollars deficit was recorded. The analysis of Namibia's top trading partners revealed that China emerged as the country's largest market for exports, while South Africa remained Namibia's largest market for imports. During September 2025, South Africa was Namibia's largest market for both exports and imports. In terms of goods, the country's export composition for October 2025 was mainly concentrated on commodities from the mining sector, such as uranium, non-monetary gold, precious stones, diamonds, and copper ores and concentrates. Fish was the only non-mineral product among the top 5 exports. Moreover, increases of 52.7% and 30.4% were observed in re-exports month-on-month and year-on-year, respectively, the report read. In our next story, Elma Dhanamwe, Regional Project Coordinator for STOSA II, addressed delegates today at the STOSA SADC Agricultural Information Management System Indicator Workshop that kicked off earlier today in Swakopmund, emphasizing the importance of harmonized and reliable agricultural data to strengthen evidence-based planning policy and regional agricultural governance. Have a look.
Agriculture, as you know, remains the backbone of the economies of Southern Africa. It also underpins food security, livelihoods, trade, and resilience to climate shocks. Yet without reliable, harmonized, and timely data, our ability to plan, monitor progress, and make sound policy decisions is significantly constrained. It is critical that we integrate data across the sectors and also develop a shared system of indicators, metadata, and reporting. The Agricultural Information Management System platform, which my colleague has been referring to, was developed during the first phase of the STOSA project, which was implemented from 2019 to February of 2024, and is the cornerstone of SADC's efforts to strengthen evidence-based agricultural governance. The endorsement of the regional aim strategy and core indicators by SADC Ministers of Agriculture was a major milestone. However, as we all recognize, challenges remain, and particularly data fragmentation, inconsistent indicators, and also limited interoperability between the national systems in the SADC.
We now take a look at our financial indicators. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 22.10, against the euro at 19.19, against the US dollar at 16.49. 2 Namibian dollars and 36 cents gets you 1 Chinese yuan. On the commodities market, all major commodities went up, with Brent crude oil trading at 0.70%, going for $63 and 68 cents per barrel. On the other side of the break, we will be taking a look at international news.
Ready to be entertained? We've got you. GoTV's got more shows just for you.
That's right.
More movies?
Yes. Jackpot.
More kids shows?
Of course.
And more football than anywhere else.
No doubt about it.
Yes, we've got more. And we've got you. Pay for your current GoTV package and we'll upgrade you to the next highest package. Get more with GoTV. At home or on the go with GoTV Stream. GoTV. Love it.
In international news, Sudan's military-led government has returned to the country's capital after nearly 3 years of operating from its wartime base in the eastern city of Port Sudan. Sudan's Prime Minister Camille Idris told reporters on Sunday that the government of hope was officially back in Khartoum and would begin efforts to improve services for the city's beleaguered residents. The military was forced out by the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces when civil war erupted between the two sides in 2023. The army recaptured it in a significant breakthrough last March. Khartoum has been recovering from years of fighting. Roughly 5 million fled the city at the height of the conflict, according to the UN. Those unwilling or unable to leave described a brutal RSF occupation, which included mass looting and fighters taking over civilian homes. In another story, Ghana's government paid $1.47 billion in 2025 to clear legacy energy sector debts, restoring a depleted World Bank guarantee and settling arrears with power producers, the West African nation's finance ministry said on Monday. Ghana's power sector has been grappling with widespread unpaid debts that have led to a sharp increase in outages. Last year, President John Dramani Mahama promised to reduce the $2.5 billion owed to independent power producers and gas suppliers. The ministry said the government had repaid over $597 million to the World Bank, fully restoring the partial risk guarantee for gas supplies from the offshore Cape Three Points field. The guarantee, established in 2015, was designed to protect nearly $8 billion in private investment in the energy sector. Its depletion had damaged the government's credibility with international partners. An additional $480 million was paid to Italian energy company Eni and commodities trader Vitol for outstanding gas invoices related to electricity generation through the Sankofa gas project, the ministry said. The government also settled approximately $393 million in legacy debts owed to independent power producers, including $120 million to Turkey's Car Power's ship and $59.4 million to Sand Power Generation, according to a breakdown provided by the ministry. Independent power producers said in a separate statement that the clearance of long outstanding obligations represents a major milestone in restoring financial stability and operational confidence across the power sector. Let's take a look at the weather predictions for tomorrow. The capital city can expect a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy conditions, while Katima Mulilo can expect some showers with a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius. Henties Bay can expect a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy conditions, while Oranjemund can expect a minimum of 17 and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius, also with partly cloudy conditions. And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Don't forget that you can catch Sunset News tomorrow, same time, same place.